Well, back home, joining us live for our weekly chat is Des Houghton, Courier Mail columnist, with some interesting stories once again this weekend. Thank you so much, Des, for joining us. First of all, a bit of a blame game story here, would you say? Some of our leading church and grammar schools being told that they are to blame for poor behaviour.
Yes, Janie, it's a big blame game going on, and I think it's a vendetta against private schools and church schools whose wrongdoings seem to be amplified more than most. And we wonder why this is. And I've been talking to a lot of people who say that there's just a lack of discipline. Don't blame the schools, blame the parents who send children to school with very, very little thoughts of anything other than themselves and with no self-discipline to complete the tasks successfully. I've even spoken to teachers who say that these children are not taught positive values at home. They are not taught self-discipline. They lack pride in their own schools. They lack pride in their families, and they lack pride in their own country. Not all of them, but some of them. And these are disruptors. A veteran tells me that she went into the school, some pretty tough schools where she worked, and she demanded they sing the national anthem every morning. And it kind of caught on. And she says that once upon a time this was routine and that people would raise the flag and sing the national anthem. But she says less than half of the schools do this these days.
You often hear as well, don't you, there's a lot of paperwork that teachers have to attend to, and a lot of private schools in particular, you often hear that parents go to the teacher, and so there's a lot of that time, some would say, is being wasted rather than spending time teaching the children.
Yes, to meet this, our new Education Minister, John Paul Langbroek, has unveiled a $57 million package to put workplace health and safety officials into schools, into 33 troubled schools especially, to investigate complaints, alleged allegations of criminality, cyberbullying and that, so teachers can get on with the business of teaching and they don't have to do all this investigation. It's unfortunate, but it's a probably necessary expenditure.
And so you're saying that parents need to have more responsibility with their children, stop blaming the schools so much. And reading some of the comments online about your story, and I haven't read through them all, but many people are agreeing with you.
Yes, I'm very surprised to see that, Janie. That's not always the case. Everyone's entitled to their views, even if they're wrong.
I love it. That's exactly right. We've got to keep the views happening, don't we? What about the other story? Where is the $800 million? I want to know where that is. Where is it?
At last, the Queensland government, after some nudging and prodding, has called for an investigation by the Auditor-General into the Advanced Queensland Fund set up by the previous Palaszczuk-Miles government that doled out $800 million, possibly more, possibly $900 million or more, because there were never any annual reports and no accounting for it. And a lot of people are questioning where this money went. Crisafulli government seemed to want to draw a line under this and all too hard make it go away. But now there is an investigation after some reporting of this. Crazy expenditures. It's supposed to be job creation, yet we know that a firm in Scandinavia got a large sum of money to develop some new smart locks for hundreds of public houses. There was $100,000 given to some young people for a skateboard app. We don't know whether this money was ever used wisely or not.
A skateboard app, did you say? A skateboard app?
A skateboard app got $100,000, wow. I was told. But whether the Auditor-General just does a desktop review and says this is all too hard, or whether she takes the tough stand and asks these recipients of the largesse to show what they achieved with this government funding, it'll be another failure. And I got to say, I haven't got a lot of faith in the Queensland Auditor-General.
All right, well, we wait to find out, and I'm sure you'll keep us up to speed on that one. Very interesting indeed. Have a great weekend and see you again next week. Des, thank you as always.
All the best.